What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay back with another freaking video. So as y'all can tell by the title, today's video is a very long overdue, highly requested video. Y'all, I have not been wanting to do my makeup, so I have really been pushing this video to the back burner, but everybody keeps asking me, so I'm gonna film it today. I got time, so we're gonna do it. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications so you never miss a video from me. We do have a lot of new subbies from TikTok, so welcome to the channel, y'all. If y'all don't follow my TikTok and you already been on my YouTube channel, go follow my TikTok. I'll leave it down here. Your girl has been getting active on there, so yeah. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing my face. But yeah, y'all, we about to do a full makeup tutorial. And I'm saying full with like foundation and everything like that. We're gonna do a full face makeup tutorial. Everybody wants to know the products that I use and things like that. I didn't clean my brushes for the sake of this video because my brushes need to be clean, but I was like, I'm gonna wait until I film this video so that way I can clean my brushes. I'm gonna let y'all know where I got everything from, how I'm about to use it. Let me put this headband on, so because I'm not about to do anything to my hair. Like, this is, I'm literally just filming this video and taking this makeup off, so I don't even care what I look like, truthfully, because I'm not gonna go outside with this makeup on. So yeah, let me get my headband on real quick just so I can protect, you know, my little hairs on the side or whatnot. I like this little headband. This headband is super cute. Okay, y'all, so before you do your makeup, you always want to do a good skincare routine. If you don't have a good skincare routine, go watch my last video. I did post my skincare routine. So yeah, if you need some products, go look at my video. So after you go in with your skincare, you always want to use a good primer, y'all. So I have a few different primers I'm going to show y'all. And then, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple different primers. So I got the Becca. This is a hydrating primer. I don't really need like a hydrating primer, so I don't even use her. And then this is the, what brand is this? I got this from a like a PR package. I don't even know what brand this is. I've never used this before and I'm probably not ever gonna use it. The next best thing that I have is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is a good starter cheap primer. If y'all looking for some cheap makeup, this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is the best primer to use from like the drugstore, Target, things like that. But my all-time favorite expensive primer, I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is the primer that I use. I think this is probably like $30 or $40. So yeah, this is the primer that I use. Before we go in with primer though, we're gonna do our eyebrows. So, and I'm not really a I'm not, let me get this out here, I am not a MUA at all. I do my makeup how I think is cute, how I like my makeup. So yeah, I'm not an MUA at all. I never proclaimed to be an MUA, so don't think you finna come over here getting some MUA results. You're getting shade results. So before we go in with the primer, y'all, I always go in with my eyebrows. If I'm looking down, y'all, I literally have my mirror here. I'm looking in my mirror. So first, I just like to brush them out. I like to brush out my eyebrows just a little bit, like so. And then I go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Hopefully it focuses so y'all can see the name. I don't know, but this is the Benefit. I use Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, y'all, and I literally just go in and shape it just the way my eyebrow goes. Like, I don't do anything fancy. I literally just try to shape it the way my eyebrow is. And it looks just like that. Like, nothing really too major. I really just fill it in where I feel like it's not as dark. That's really what I do. And if you feel like they misshaped, y'all, when you go in with your concealer, you should be able to fix that. So, truthfully, I feel like this is as good as my eyebrows are gonna get. Like I said, I'm not a good eyebrow person. I literally just fill them in the best that I can, and then we gonna make them right with some concealer, y'all. So yeah, okay, so after I did my eyebrows, y'all, now we're gonna go in with our Milk primer, and you're gonna put this all over your face. You don't need too much. A little bit goes a long way. I really didn't want to do this, y'all, because I've been breaking out so bad lately. The hormone bumps has been coming in, so yeah. But you wanna, this primer feels so good and smooth, y'all. I love this formula. Whatever they used, it's a good formula. I love this primer. And y'all, I'm sorry the lighting looks like this. It's sunny outside. I'm in front of my vanity, so y'all just gotta get the lighting that is here. Let me see. There's hair on my forehead. Maybe I should scoot in for y'all so y'all can see. There we go. So we got it in, y'all. Next thing we're gonna go with, we're gonna go and conceal our eyebrows. Now, I have a lot of different concealers that I use, so I'm gonna show y'all the different brands that I have. You can go and get any brand that you want. All the brands that I do have, I like. So yeah, except I got this Maybelline Fit Me. This was like the first ever concealer I've ever bought. We don't use her anymore, but this is a good starter out concealer as well. I also have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, y'all. I love this, but I think that I need I should use this today in the video so y'all can see, but I really just want to stick to what I know because I really feel like this is a little too light. But I do have the Too Faced concealer. I love this formula as well. Juvia's Place, I love her in this formula as well. Tarte, I love Tarte. I be using the Tarte Rich Sand as like my foundation. I don't know if I have a lot in here, but we'll see if I can get a full face out of it. Because I do have foundation, y'all, but I don't really fuck with foundation like that. But what we're gonna go in with is our LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Toffee. This is what I use on my eyebrows. And let me find my other brush so I can just blend it in after. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go in with our LA Pro Girl in the color Toffee. I just take just a regular brush. This brush I got from Amazon. This is an old brush. I've been having these brushes for years. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it on here just like so, and we're just going to literally underline our eyebrows. Always put it in the middle like this, you guys. So then I got this brush from Target. I don't know, it's just a duo. It's a conceal and a blend brush. So I'm gonna take the blend part of it and we're just going to blend out, you know, what we just put on our face right here. You need to fix up your eyebrows like with the color and stuff. You can do that as well, but I feel like this is probably, y'all, I'm not a makeup artist and I really don't know how to do my eyebrows. I'm only doing my eyebrows for the sake of this video. Sometimes when I do my makeup, I don't even do my eyebrows, but for this video I'm gonna do it. So yeah, we got the concealer on there. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. Whatever. Okay, y'all, so next step after this, I go in with foundation or whatever you're using for foundation. I'm just gonna show y'all the things that I have to use for foundation. But what I told y'all, I really use Tarte concealer as like foundation because I just like the way this goes on my skin. But for foundation purposes, I do have I have Maybelline Fit Me foundation. These are a good drugstore starter foundation if you're looking for a good starter foundation. I got in the color 355 and 356. These are my summer and winter shades. So yeah, got those. And then I also have the Fenty Beauty in the color 430, but she is I don't really know how I feel about Rihanna's foundation. I got some other Rihanna products, but the foundation I'm not quite sure how I feel about. Yeah, and those are like the only foundations that I have. I do want to try another foundation, but until then, yeah. So what I'm gonna go in for foundation right now is we're gonna go in with this Tarte. Whatever I have in here is what we're gonna use. So yeah, hopefully there's some stuff in here. And usually what I do is I just take it on my cheeks here and we just go like this. Y'all, it's barely anything in here. And I make sure I put a little bit on my forehead and just above my eyebrows there. But yeah, I just make sure I cover my whole face with it, y'all. Just like so. It's not a lot, so I'm just trying to get whatever I can out of here. And then I don't know about y'all, but I do not wet my beauty blenders. Am I the only one that don't wet their beauty blenders? But I like a dry beauty blender. I don't know, I don't like the way it feels when you wet it. So now you're just going to blend your foundation in. I use just a regular Real Techniques beauty blender and we're just gonna blend it in. It's okay if you don't get it all the way to the top of your eye because you're gonna put some concealer on your eye anyway. So I'm gonna blend my forehead out just like this. I have a whole pimple on my forehead, y'all. Y'all, how has life been treating y'all? It is currently the month of June. I started my new job this month. I quit my last job and I was kind of sad about it because I really liked it there, but when you don't know how to treat your staff, you don't get to keep your staff. And one thing about me, I leave a job quick if I feel like I need to. And if God presents itself with another job, I'm gonna get it. But I loved my last job. It was super easy, drawing blood, working in a clinic. Like, I loved it. It was great. But now I'm back in my roots and I love it even more. So yeah, new beginnings, new blessings, and all I can do is thank God because He the one that gets me through everything in life, y'all. You know, my 24th birthday just passed. I didn't film for y'all, and that's fine. Like, I was really just trying to enjoy the moment. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to get back on my stuff. I've been doing real good on TikTok, so I'm trying to bring that motivation here on YouTube. So yeah, y'all, I hope this don't look crazy to y'all, because in the mirror it looks fine, but on here it looks a little, I don't know. So I got it all blended in, y'all. And you always want to blend it down into your neck as well. You want it to be the same color. Blend it down into your neck, just like so. Just like so. Okay, so after that, y'all, you're going to take your same concealer that you concealed your eyebrows with, and I'm going to show you every single spot that I put my concealer in. This is almost gone. Good thing I got another one. So you're going to go under your eyes here. And I always make sure I put enough so that way I can blend it downwards and out. And then I put some on my chin here. And across here. And then I'll also put some down the bridge of my nose. Just like that. Just like this, y'all. And usually when I put my concealer on, I usually let it like sit for a couple seconds. So as the concealer is sitting for a couple seconds, I find my brush. And the brush that I always blend my concealer in with, y'all, this is a Real Techniques. This is actually a setting brush, but this is a Real Techniques brush. And I always take my setting spray. This is the Morphe setting spray. And I spray my brush just like this. Spray my brush just like this. Okay, y'all, so I let it sit for a couple. Now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm literally just gonna start blending it out. It don't matter where you start at. I usually start down here because I really want the ones under my eyes to sit the longest. So I usually start down here on my chin, blend this out just like so. Concealer on your eyes, y'all, you want to blend it down and out. That's what I do. I go down and I blend it out. Okay, so after you feel like you got it blended in with your brush, you want to go in with your beauty blender. This is that same beauty blender that I used for the foundation part, except for I used the flat part for the foundation part. For the concealer, we're going to go in with the pointy side, and you're literally just going to go over everything that you just blended in. The main focus of your makeup is just blending, you guys. That is literally the main focus. Blending and having the right colors, of course, but blending is like the most important part of it all. Okay, so it looks just like this, y'all. We got our base of the makeup done. So after we get the base makeup done, y'all, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray and we just gonna set it thus far, okay? And I always have my fan on deck. If you don't have a little handy fan like this, you should definitely get one. So now after this, y'all, this is when I go in with my contour. So I do have a contour stick. This is the Fenty Beauty contour stick. I like her too, but not to use as like a everyday contour. And then we're also going to set our concealer as well. So what I use to set my concealer, this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It looks just like this. Mom, if you're watching this, get it darker, because I know that you don't like your under eyes to be light. So when you're getting your loose powder, get it darker. Well, she has the Fenty Beauty loose powder, so that should be okay for you to use. But she's not gonna want anything light like this. But everybody else, this is the Laura Mercier powder. Use it. I love it. You're literally gonna put this everywhere that you put your concealer. I probably should have set my face before I put this powder on here, but it's okay. Hopefully that don't mess it up. So while we got our powder set in, y'all, I'm gonna go in with my True, this is the True Complexion Contour Palette. You can literally find this at Walgreens, Target. This is the Black Radiance brand, y'all. It's not focusing. What the hell? Hold on. There we go. This is the Black Radiance brand, y'all, and obviously you could tell which one I use. The brush that I use is the Morphe. This is like a Morphe angle brush. We're just gonna go in, fish face. Just like that. Anybody else nose start running when y'all doing y'all makeup? Or is it just me? Am I allergic to the products or something? But yeah, y'all, this is where you do your contour. And then before I do my nose, let's we're gonna brush away this powder and stuff. Okay, so this is the face after the powder is brushed off. We got our contour in there. Okay, y'all, so now we're gonna contour our nose. You're gonna take the same palette that you used. And let me find my nose contour brush. This is another Real Techniques brush. This is a deluxe crease brush, but I use it for my nose. Dap it in there just like that. My nose contour, y'all, is literally my favorite part of my makeup. I feel like I contour my nose so well that okay, so yeah, you just want to go like that. You see how it looks more slimmer now? Like, yes, that's the nose contour. That's how you contour your nose. Y'all, my makeup tutorial is like really not even that long for something. Next, after that, y'all, I'm gonna go in with my Kylie Cosmetics. This is a bronzer, and I put this, where's my brush? Here we go. This is another Morphe brush. Yes, Kylie Cosmetics. This is a bronzer in the shade 600 Almond, and I usually take this. I don't even know if this makes a difference, but I feel like I see a difference. I always put it where I can see my concealer line and my contour line, and I always just put it right on top of both of them because I feel like it just blends them in together to where like you can't see like a crease in between them. And then I just go like that over my nose, and yeah. So after the contour, you guys, after the contour, we're gonna go in with blush. I use the Bella brush by Juvia's Place. Does it say the palette name? I don't know. I guess Bella. Yeah, Bella. Juvia's Place brush. Another Real Technique brush that I go in using. Dap it in there. And you're just gonna put it on your cheekbones. I try not to put too much. Cause low-key, like, my cheeks already be red. But yeah, just enough so you can, like, you know, see the color on your face, obviously. And then after that, y'all, we're gonna set it this far, okay? Take your same mist. And you're gonna set your face just like this. We're almost done, y'all. I don't never really use like eyeshadow or anything. I got hella eyeshadow palettes, and I don't even wear eyeshadow for real. So yeah. Okay, last thing we're gonna go in with, y'all, is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 1. This is by Juvia's Place as well. I love Juvia's Place products. So if y'all don't use Juvia's Place products, you should. This is just a random brush that I have, I don't know. And you're just gonna put it right up there. Can y'all see it? There we go. I always put a little bit right there, like right on my nose. You could do a little bit up on your eyebrow, you know, just yeah, just like that. And then, y'all, we're gonna do a quick little lip combo. Okay, y'all, so for this lip combo, I like to go in with my MAC my MAC lip pencil, and I'm just going to outline my lips. This is in the color Chestnut. MAC in the color Chestnut. Okay, and I line it literally just like that, y'all. And then I take my MAC lipstick in the color Posh Pit, and I literally just go right in the middle just like this. We're gonna rub that in, and then I'm gonna top it off with my NYX Butter Gloss. future me here as I'm editing. I realized I didn't add no powder to my chin, y'all. So clown me if you want. I don't care. Like, the rest of it was cute, but yeah, add some powder to your chin. Other than that, do the tutorial. Hey. Okay, y'all. So this is literally the finished product. Let me see if it'll look better. And just some natural lighting. This is the finished product, y'all. This is my makeup. You know, very cute, very simple. It's 2025. You don't know how to do your own little simple makeup tutorial, then watch this video and get those products and do it. Y'all, this is pretty quick, pretty simple. Mom, I finally made the video, so here you go. But yeah, you guys, this is, I feel cute. Like, look at my dimples, period. All right, y'all, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below any other videos you guys want to see. Don't forget to follow me on my TikTok, because I am trying to get active on TikTok, y'all. So follow me. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.